Hey guys, Seventh Geek, and this is the second part of my Rango walkthrough. Yay! I put on the mariachi costume because I think it looks better and honestly suits the character better, and it's easier to see in the environment because I upload really low quality YouTube videos because I'm lazy and stupid and retarded. But you know, that's how it is. I was looking through my Android, and I looked at my recent calls, and most of my phone calls nowadays last between 2 to 3 minutes. And the majority of my phone calls are actually me calling my phone, which is weird because I talk to a lot of people, but the actual talking to people on the phone seems to be dead. Really dead. The majority of my conversations take place through Skype, or text messaging, or Google Talk, or Facebook chat. Hell, even AIM sometimes. But phone conversations seem dead. And it's weird because if you watch my videos from like 2 years ago, 3 years ago actually, no, 4 years ago, whoops. Man, I've been on YouTube a long ass time. I actually complained about people who only text. But you know, I had to eventually jump on the bandwagon because people don't talk on the phone anymore. Hell, I barely do it. But then again, I never was one to talk on the phone to begin with. Because, you know, people have phone bills and stuff, so I'd rather do something through Instant Messenger or, you know, through Skype. Skype has replaced phones almost completely for me. But, you know, I guess since it is a much more convenient way of talking, because while you're doing something, you could text while doing many things. In fact, I was texting while doing my last video. So maybe that's the reason. Maybe that's the reason why texting has completely overtaken, you know, phone conversations in general. Now, I was on Twitter and someone told me to plug this because it's a charity, and, you know, now that the Japan incident has happened, it's going to be really difficult for any charity that's not for the Japan incident to even get this money. So it's a shame that the speed gamers are not going to get, you know, the amount they usually get or above that because of, you know, the Japan disaster. But not to downsize the Japan disaster. I think that's terrible too. But, you know, it must really suck being a charity organization that's not working towards that. But if you still want to check it out, if you charity goers that haven't donated to the Japan disaster yet, or don't want to, there's also thespeedgamers.com. They're having a 3-day straight gaming stream just for charity. So it's something really interesting, and you know, something definitely worth your time if you are into donating to things like charity and stuff. So if you want to, go ahead, check it out. I definitely recommend it. I think I went to one of their streams before, and it was fairly interesting, and it's not a terrible stream. I don't know, I just like to be entertained during my streams, and you know, they're a very serious stream, and you know, play towards the charity thing a lot. Like, the one charity stream I really love is when they play the Desert Bus game. It's a game that Penn made on his canceled Penn and, you know, Teller. They made a canceled Saturn game, or PlayStation game, one of those CD systems that had terrible load times. Anyway, one of those systems had this game on it, and all you do is drive a bus. That's it. I think it's called Desert Bus. I'm not sure, but that stream is hilarious. They had all kinds of stuff. They had the guy from Duke Nukem, you know, the guy who does the voice. He was on there. I watched their stream. It was hilarious and entertaining. Penn was there. Just something extremely interesting stream. And I don't know, that's the kind of stream that captures me. I like the Speed Gamers, and I like the Mario Marathon, but they're not my speed when it comes to capturing my attention and actually focusing on what's going on screen, and what's going on in the commentary, and just what's going on in general. So, maybe that's just what I think. And speaking of Twitter, Twitter is the best way to contact me, guys. It's the best way to communicate with me. I mean, and come on, man. There's a lot of people that are just avoiding getting a Twitter, and I gotta really ask, why, guys? What's the point of not having a Twitter? It's a simple, easy way of communicating. I have no idea. Like, it's the same people who waited forever to jump on the Facebook bandwagon. And nobody in my area really has Twitter besides me and about 2 or 3 other people. And it's surprising because it's such a popular thing. I see it all over TV. I see it on every website I go to. Twitter is not an unpopular service, but it takes a long while for a lot of people to join. And I don't know. People, I guess, want to feel non-conformist and cool by not going to Twitter. I don't know. Like, seriously, I don't know. I think Twitter is definitely the best social networking site. That's just my opinion. I mean, you can upload quick photos to it, and it's just all simple and compact. It's like, I think my friend from the Brie Olsen clan, Milking Midgets, said it best. Twitter is Facebook with all the bullshit taken out. I don't have to see your stupid Farmville games. I don't have to see your PlayStation Network trophies. Like, there's just, it's Facebook with all the bullshit taken out. Because all I really do on Facebook is read people's statuses and look at their photos. And what does Twitter allow me to do? Read people's statuses and look at their photos. You know, their twit pic. And I don't know, that's really all it is. It's Facebook with all the bullshit taken out of it. Alright. Man. And let me tell you something. Charlie Sheen and Brie Olsen are dating, which is great. And a lot of people are hating her for that. And a lot of people have told me this. Because, you know, we run the Brie Olsen Halo Reach clan. Yeah. And, you know, whatever. It doesn't matter. Like, if she wants to quit her life of porn, I guess good for her. Whatever she wants to do, man. I mean, she wanted to become vegan. She wants to quit smoking. You know, she's changing her life around. Changing her life around to a whole different area. You know, a whole different medium. And, you know, you gotta respect someone who has the guts to do that. It's, you know, their way of thinking and their way of life. And I'm gonna start talking about Apple products here. Because I'm back on the Mac. And, man, Flash Player for Mac is fucking terrible. Using it for Ustream last night was terrible. Using it for YouTube is terrible. It's gotten to the point where I just watch all my, you know, I just watch all the YouTube videos on my subscription list through my Android phone, and then go back to comment them if I really want to comment. What's up with Flash Player on Mac? What's up with Flash Player and Apple products in general? I mean, I'm kind of liking the iPad too, from what I've seen of it, but there's no way in shit I'm going to buy that if the Flash Player sucks. And in fact, I don't even think it has a Flash Player. Again, come on, Apple. I don't give a fuck what the hell's going on with Adobe. Get the Flash Player on the fucking thing. I'm so sick. I'm like, people tell me it's not that big of a deal. I use Flash Player on my Android all the goddamn time. All the goddamn time. So it is a big deal to me. I look at a lot of Flash websites. Maybe you guys don't, but, you know, Flash is a pretty goddamn big medium. And I would love to browse the web through, you know, that iPad, but and it sucks that Android does not have a comparable device to the iPad. And I know people are going to post in the comments, Motorola Zoom. But the thing is that all the reviews I've seen of the Motorola Zoom have been terrible. They say it's lackluster, that there's a laggy response, that it's just not the iPad. And that really concerns me, because I would love to buy a device like that. I hate laptops. I fucking hate laptops. It has 1 to 2 hour battery lives, you know. I hate laptops. Laptops suck for what they're meant to do, which is being a portable mobile device. And it sucks because they have terrible battery life, and they also just are the most uncomfortable thing. If you hold it in your lap, it feels uncomfortable. If you lay on your bed and try to use it, it feels uncomfortable. Like, what the shit? How can you make something that feels so uncomfortable that's supposed to be a mobile device? And I guess it has to do with the bottom part. And I would love to have something like the iPad, but the thing is that I want to Flash. There's so many things. Like, they're so expensive, man. They're so fucking expensive. And my Android phone could pretty much do everything the iPad does right now, so I don't think I really need to switch right now. Or get something like that right now. Because my Android phone could do it all. I mean, I'm looking at Twitter right now on my Android phone. And I'm glad that they finally fixed the Twitter app with the newest release. I hear the iPhone app is fucking up for you guys. Something about the trending topics on there. That sucks. I don't know. I love mobile. I love these apps. Like, I don't know. I used to criticize smartphone users, but I've become such a smartphone whore because I'm on my Android a lot more than I'm on my computer nowadays. I just throw on computer to talk on Skype for the most part, and then I just get on my phone and look at stuff. Oh, and for Android users out there, don't use the default text messaging app. It's terrible. It's absolutely fucking terrible. Use HandSend. It has all the features, the great features of iPhone text messaging, but for Android. And a lot of people on Twitter and Facebook and Tumblr have been asking how I got screenshots on my Android phone. The thing is, guys, is that you have to root your Android phone in order to use that. All the applications for screenshots have to root your Android phone. There is no way around it. I've looked. You have to root your phone. And then there's a free program called Just Screenshot. Don't pay for one. Do not pay for a program that does the exact same thing as other free programs. The one called Screenshot, and that's all it's called, and it has a camera, like a really awful picture of a camera for a picture, works perfectly, and that's what I've been using, and that's what I've been posting on Tumblr and Facebook. So that's what you do. That's the app you use, and you have to root your phone. I think there's a Z4 app you can root your phone if you're not a power user. And yeah, look for that. There's hundreds of tutorials on YouTube on how to root your Android phone. So just root your phone, and then you can unroot it with the Z4 app. I think that's what the hell it's called. But that app can let you root and unroot your phone, and in case you want to send it back to, you know, Motorola or whatever if it breaks or something. So that's what all you gotta do. You root your phone, and all the screenshot apps, hundreds of new apps become available once you root your phone. And it's not jailbreaking, it's just, you know, letting you access stuff that Google didn't want you to access, like, you know, just stuff that, you know, developers have access to, like screenshots. And I have no idea why they wouldn't include that on the phone. Maybe a default screenshot application will be available in the next update. I'm still on 2.2. I still do not have availability 2.3 on the Droid 2. If you guys have availability on the Droid 2 for 2.3, please message me and tell me how to get it, because I've been stuck on 2.2 forever. And every time I try to update the system through the, you know, system settings, it won't let me. It won't let me upgrade the Android 2.3. And I want to. Speaking of which, I still think it's so retarded that George Lucas has copyright over the droid name. Really? Really, George? It's not... I don't know. I think Android was around a lot longer than when, you know, George Lucas was starting to use that word. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm mistaken, but I don't think he was the first person to ever have droid copyrighted. I don't know. Maybe he is the first person to have it copyrighted, but I think it's a really stupidly common word and abbreviation for him to, you know, get money off the off Google and Motorola's advertising, and HTC too, I guess, because they have the Droid Incredible, right? I don't know. What do you guys think about that stupid shit? I think it's stupid, obviously, but you know, I may be kind of biased since I'm a Droid user. Now we're coming up to a part in this game where I just get stuck at it a lot. And when I get there, I'm gonna pause the commentary and speed up the part where I got stuck at, because I got stuck at this. I played this part 3 times and I still get stuck at it. I have no idea how I even got it to work the first time. And I didn't know how I got it to work the other 2 times either. But it literally took me like 6 or 7 times. And when you see the speed up footage, you're gonna laugh at how stupid this is. It looks easy to do, but it's not. It's literally the stupidest, hardest part of the fucking game. And it's this part right here. Watch, I'm gonna jump off right now. Yeah, you see how stupid that was? I really don't know how I did it here. But I eventually do get around to do it. And, I don't know. It's just an insanely retardedly hard part. And I have no idea how I've done it. 3 times. 3 times I've had to do that stupid rope thing. I have no clue. It is 5:53 in the morning. What the hell am I doing? I'm sitting here talking to a microphone. Guys, there's a lot of LPers who say this is hard. Dark Side Phil is one of them. I'm sorry, but this is the easiest fucking videos to make. These are easy as shit. Anyone can do them. Any guy with a capture card can do them. Hell, any guy with a camera can do them, apparently. I have no idea why DSP is popular. And he acts like that these video commentaries are so hard to do. I mean, literally, I made an achievement guide, I made the first part of this, and I made this all within an hour. All within an hour. I made 2 parts and an achievement guide. These videos are easy as shit to do. I mean, I'm already nearing the end of my second part here, and it's not even an hour yet, to be honest. And it's easy, really easy to do this stuff. I mean, I don't know why people make it seem so hard. Maybe it's harder with an HD capture card or a camera, but with my shitty SD Dazzle, it works really easy, and it's really fast. I don't know. I just find it easier. And I did the commentary afterwards, too. That's not even me playing the game. I played the game earlier, and I recorded it. So maybe it took an hour and 15 minutes to do this. I don't know. Not that long at all. But then again, my concept of time is different since I have 22 hours in a day. Whereas most people have 16, 17, 18, 19 hours. Somewhere around there. Not even 20. Most people do not have 20 hours in a day. And I have no idea how you can function on such little hours. I mean, it's insane how much I get done between, 1 to 4 o'clock in the morning. I would usually be in bed by now. 4 o'clock is when I usually went to bed, but I decided, I'm going to do some Rango. We'll do some Rango walkthroughs. Commentaries up in here. Uh-oh. Oh, God. That guy with the bowler hat is hilarious. I love how they use roadrunners, because roadrunners are a very native New Mexican bird. Well, we're ending the part. Blah, blah, blah. Look at me stumbling over my words because it's almost 6 o'clock in the morning. Here's the end of part 2 to my Rango walkthrough series. Join me again.